When it comes to pastry businesses and supply, I prefer the choice of an uncommon product with a longer shelf life and unique display, standing unique, catchy with a beautiful disposition among every other product in the store shelf. A customer-friendly and highly acceptable product with high profit yielding benefits. And that is why I present to you this cookies product exclusively made from cocoyam flour using a stress-free and one-stage cookies mixing production method. Simple ingredients you can ever imagine, but produces all the aforementioned marketing and production benefits. And the storage, packaging, and distribution of these gorgeous products are not left out of this context. I'm sure you'll like it. Please check it out. Hello, it's Chinedo Vincent from salpesfoodblog.com. And we teach you how to make pastries, snacks, and lunch packs. Subscribe for more valuable food contents ahead. We will be using only cocoyam flour or powder in this recipe exclusively. This is because I want to show you how good cocoyam can be in cookies production. In this recipe, we'll be needing eggs, which I ended up using 3 instead of 2, 3½ tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 100 grams of margarine or shortening, a teaspoon of vanilla powdered flavor, and my favorite condensed milk flavor. And our liquid milk will come later on. Now, to start with the cookies production, empty the egg content into the bowl and whisk to form. You might require some energy and effort to do this, or better still use your hand mixer if you have one. 70 ml or half cup of liquid milk is also added and whisked alongside with the egg. And after mixing completely, the whole margarine was melted and added to the liquid mixture. Note that melting the margarine this way helps to bring out a polished brown look of our finished cookies products. So let's add our sweetener, and I added 3½ tablespoons. Whisk to dissolve, and the baking powder follows suit, which I added just a teaspoon alongside with our powdered vanilla flavor. This flavor is a boon to these cookies, I must confess. So mix to combine. At this point, the liquid mixture begins to foam. This is so because of the presence of the baking powder, which reacts with the liquid content of the bowl to produce carbon dioxide, which brings about the rising effect of our cookies. Is that understood? So let's add my favorite liquid condensed milk flavor. And once you're done, just mix to combine. So now that all ingredients is added apart from the cocoyam flour, mix them thoroughly for proper dissolution. Now begin to introduce your cocoyam flour bit by bit. And if you need a content on how this cocoyam flour is processed, let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, purchase yours in a store or supermarket. So sprinkle some powder on your board and dough and begin to mix and knead. And here you want to achieve a non-sticky dough with a smooth hand feel. And once you're done, cover your lid and allow it to rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. Give the dough a quick and little massage and transfer to your parchment paper. But in case you don't have a parchment paper, you can grease your table with oil or some flour to avoid sticking. Now expand the dough on the surface of the parchment paper. So roll the dough to about 3 to 5 centimeter thickness. Once you're done with the flattening and smoothing of the cookie dough on the surface of the parchment paper, flip it to the other side and begin to peel. Yes, you can see the level of the smoothness of the surface of the parchment paper side. So pick up your cutter for cookies and begin to cut, which is done by simply placing the cutter on the smooth surface of the cookie dough and pressing gently to the board. The cookies cutter are of different sizes. You can use any size of your choice or do whatever that suits you best. And once you're done cutting, peel off the unshaped dough in order to obtain the already shaped and cutted cookies. You can repeat this flattening process for the rest of the unshaped dough. So place your parchment paper on the pan and transfer the cookie dough to the pan in such a way that it sits on the parchment paper to avoid burning. Here is what our cookie dough look like. So I'll go ahead and transfer it to the oven. Bake for about 10 to 15 minutes. So while that is baking, let me quickly show you other way you can shape or mold your cookies. Place the remaining dough into the bowl. Turn the dough into a batter by adding milk or some eggs and mix till combined. Here in such a way that it can be piped. So pick up a piping bag and cut according to the size of your nozzle. Insert the piping nozzle into the piping bag and ensure that it is well fitted. Scoop your cookie batter into the bag and get ready to pipe. Simply press down the batter gently with your finger and cause them to flow through the nozzle, so the batter can assume the calibrated shape of the nozzle. It's over 10 minutes now, so let's check our cookies in the oven. Here the cookies is brown underneath. We're going to flip to the other side and allow the surface to bake as well. Baking your cookies on the two sides is very important because it promotes the crust caramelization of the cookies, giving them a unique color and greater appearance. It also reduces the moisture content of the cookies, which in turn lowers the rate of spoilage and bacterial proliferation. So I'll go ahead and place it back in the oven and bake for the next 5 minutes, after which I remove it and boom, our cookies is ready. So the next is to allow the cookies to cool down to a normal temperature before packaging. Packaging them before they cool down can lead to condensation and spoilage. Next is packaging, storage and supply. This is so important to me because if you cannot make money from your skill, why acquiring it in the first place? Cookies is best preserved or stored in an airtight system. For the sake of this video, I will be using this fancy thin bag, which I'll go ahead and insert my cookies into it just as much as the bag can carry, or according to how you wanna sell it. So I'll seal in the mouth of the cookies and use the fancy rope to tie it completely. You can see this is looking good, very beautiful and attractive. Anyone can easily pick it up in a shop or a supermarket and you'll be making your cool money. You can also try this recipe with any other type of flour, whether wheat, all-purpose or composite flour, and you still get a wonderful result. Thank you very much for watching. Visit us at salpesfoodblog.com and don't forget to hit the like button. Please like this video if you have not done so. And if you have any question or opinion or suggestion, please kindly let me know in the comment box. Until I come your way, bye.